I don't think nobody got the riddle. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, the camera ain't all jacked up. I can't believe that. I thought for sure it'd be all the shit. Didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Jonathan made me start early. I wasn't ready, y'all.
Damn it, coffee's hot.
It'll be okay.
Hey, we're gonna start off the show. Let me holler at everybody first. Jennifer, how goes?
Hey, Jennifer.
Suzette Brown, how you doing, Suzette? I've been seeing a lot of you lately.
Hey, Suzette.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Nice having you here.
Who else is in here?
Money's Smoke.
Money Smokes. Cool.
Unsolved with Barb.
Hi, Barb.
What's up, Barb? Nanny to two boys. Evening. Emmy. Hey, how goes it? Poppy Red Mustang. What's up? Helen Someone. John can't work under these conditions, Brandie.
He'll be okay.
Hey, we're going to start off the show tonight, okay? And the first person to type the name in the chat is the winner of our first game, okay? I'm going to do an impersonation. Y'all are going to guess who I'm doing. And the first person to that we see it on the screen wins. Now, you can't just go ahead and type something now because I've seen how this shit goes on other people's chats, all right? You got to wait 5 seconds after I start at least. I thought you had on a superhero costume at first, Captain West Virginia. I kind of look like a superhero. That's why I used to use the comic filter, but everybody said, it's making me sick.
Sorry, guys. I was looking at the computer. I don't have my thing to set mine up on. I should have got it.
It's right over there.
Where?
On the shelf.
I don't want to miss it.
Oh, God, don't go that way. Y'all, we'll be with nothing here in about 2 seconds. I'm going to lose you. The light's going to go out. The camera's going to start pointing at the ceiling. Here it comes. Does everybody understand the rules to the game? Everybody playing? Y'all down for this? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. I've had my eyes on things. LOL. Doing a good job, Suzette. Come on, man. Speed it up. You're holding the game
I'm trying to be
back.
delicate, not hit anything. You tell them what I did today? I slid down the stairs.
Oh, man. I was in here and I was like, Brandie, come on. We got to film our video. I feel bad now. It makes me feel like it was my fault. And I'm like, Brandie, come on. We got to do this. Hurry up. Next thing I know, I hear.
Yeah, I fell on the stairs.
Brady walking down the steps, boy, and you could hear that ass crack them steps, too. Oh, I know it hurt. I felt bad for her. I was like, oh, it's kind of my fault. Rushing you. I know things take you time. I shouldn't have been rushing you.
Yeah. That's when junk in the trunk comes in handy.
Yeah.
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 You be.
I think you got a little less junk today after that.
Yeah. Your butt would be broken.
I would have cracked my spine on that fall.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Now we're going to start the impersonation. I want y'all to guess who this is.
You gotta say something. No. Can I answer? I can answer.
They're talking toe tags, guys.
I shouldn't laugh about that. Sorry.
They want us all in toe tags.
Anybody guess yet?
Toe tags is what they're after. That's where this all ends up. Oh, let's see. Talking too fast. Let's see. Who won it? Helen someone? Is that the winner? That's who it looks like.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I'm looking at it.
I tell you what, though, it must have been dead on. One person said Jimmy. I could see that. He smoked cigars,
Yeah, I think he smokes
Bloods.
other stuff too. Right?
Oh, and everybody, you thanks the wonderful what do you call them? Prop. Thank Moon Goddess for that. She sent me that. It's actually Harley's toy, but damn, it works perfect.
Yeah, it does. Harley likes it too. She drags it around. That and
Moon Goddess sent me something else.
Warning,
bullshit.
Got a bullshit alert. In case some of y'all wasn't there when I did the unpackaging. My girl Moon Goddess hooked me up. I got props now. See the thumbs up? Scare Brandie. Let's see the thumbs up. Thank you, Moon Goddess. We got a nice crystal too.
To hit the thumbs up.
Is that what it's for?
Yeah.
I just thought it looked cool. Thought it made us look like pros. People will watch us and be like, damn, how's the thumbs up button in their studio? We can hit it ourselves. I thumbs up that shit.
I like white.
I win weekend at Chateau Wells all in. I don't know, Helen.
Do what? What
Gotta be a prize for our winner. Let me think on it.
Yeah, we're gonna
think on it.
You should have had something.
You nailed it though, man. You got it way before anybody else, it looked like.
She must have been watching some Jody Sue today.
Did you see the video today? Anybody see the video? Country Christian, Country Christian, I seen you a couple places. It seems like I've been doing a tour this week. I've been touring YouTube. I was on one panel. I was supposed to go on somebody else's, and my dumb ass couldn't figure the settings out. But once I got that straightened out, I was all over the place.
I was touring somebody's live. They got mad at me.
Oh, yeah. I told her, I was like, I'm telling you. They're like vultures over there. They smell blood. It's like sharks.
John sent this girl Brandie in here. Who's Brandie?
Brandie.
Because somebody asked. I'll tell y'all. somebody asked, have you seen JDTC's video today about,
Ziggy B.
yeah. And they started talking about it. And I'm like, I don't know. She was saying that no, she didn't watch it. No, she did watch it, but he's lying and he's doing that to get clout for his channel and just a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she also said he was lying. I said, John, you're the one that puts out the story that Rose Bly is still alive. She got mad, really mad.
Yeah, Brandie pissed her off.
I'm probably blocked for good. But I was being polite about it. I wasn't being mean.
And see, the thing is, I get cussed for all this, and I'm never over there. Can't take 5 minutes of it.
And I'm not the one that asked the question. And I was just listening.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, we don't send people to do stuff either. We ain't like that.
I think it was
Is this my phone or yours? Why's my buttons pink?
It's mine.
Damn, I thought something was wrong.
I think it was one of our subscribers that was watching it too and just threw that out there to see what they would say.
Yeah,
And
baiting them.
they probably didn't know I was there, but I didn't think that was right because she's probably never even watched her.
Oh, talk about me like I was a dog from what I heard.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? What's going on here?
She acts like we always talking about them over there. The only person we talk about is Ziggy V, and just because we don't think the scenario is correct, with her. We don't talk about Daisy in the farm.
No,
Do
I
we?
try not. I don't ever.
Now Pam, or one of her mods, went over there and
Got her all pissed off. A bunch of them.
because she also said, "Remember, John Davis is the one that has the crazy mod."
Yeah, he sends over.
I'm like, whatever. So big drama.
None of my comments are showing up. I see one right now. Re-1960.
I think they're a little bit behind. I'm just not seeing it.
Daisy doesn't vet very good before she brings things out. Yeah, no shit. If she just, all she'd have to done is be like, JTC, what do you think about this? I'd be like, that ain't Rose, man. Think about this.
Yeah.
You think she's been hiding from the cops all this time and texting Grandis and shit?
That or
Openly on Messenger and Facebook? No, that don't make sense.
Watch who you have on your panel, and she invites people up. I'd make sure I know what they're talking about before that happened, because that looked bad on your channel if they say something.
I was on a 10-seat panel last night. Like, man, when that many? I think there's 5 at one time. That gets confusing. And I don't want to cut. I hate cutting people off because I hate it when people cut me off.
Mm-hmm.
And it is so hard when there's 5 people talking on the same panel. I think about 3 is the limit.
Yeah, I would have
to really have productive
conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
I talked to John CQ, and if he's watching this, I owe him an apology.
Why?
Because that's who was in the video we did the reaction about.
No.
And I wasn't very kind. But in my defense, I just assumed.
He was associated with Tiffany.
Well, I wouldn't want to go there, but I kind of thought it was AB, to be honest.
No. I didn't know who it was.
But I apologize to him because I talked to him on yesterday on the panel, and he seemed like a good dude. Oh, and it's like he had been in my channel before and talked to me and Brandie a lot. I swear that wasn't his name then because I don't even remember that name. Do you?
Maybe he changed it. No, I don't either.
And he had talked about this land out on Beach Creek, Chimney Loop Road. Remember I mentioned that to you?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's a nice dude though. I feel bad that I kind of prejudged him in the video, thinking he was on one side or the other.
Yeah. And I don't try to talk about any creator. Me and John do we? I don't. Now sometimes y'all ask her opinion. I'll tell you how I feel, but I'm not.
Well, I'll talk about any of them if they're acting like asses and doing something stupid.
Yeah.
I like John Q, he's a good guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm a man of my word. I misjudged him. I apologize. I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. And I hope he sees it, man, because I genuinely mean that. I should have done it yesterday, but it caught me off guard because there was no warning. It's like, bam, there he was. And somebody was like, hey, there's a question in the chat. And I read the question. I didn't think nothing of it. Then when he got up there, he's like, hey, I was the guy in the video. And I was like,
oh, you watched my video.
And he was nice. He didn't bring up any of the bad things that I said, except he said when he said, Happy New Year's. He said he was trying to kill dead time because it was tense and stuff. And I was like, that's exactly what Brandie said.
Yeah.
I think you said it in the video. I think he's trying to fill dead air.
Yeah.
But
I think we're all guilty of judging people before we really know them. You know, I think everybody's guilty of that.
Yeah, and if he's not here and any of y'all seen, go be like, man, I was in JD's live the other day and he apologized like hell, man. He's a good dude. That JD. Right?
Yeah.
So what's the word on the situation from last night? What I got, it was a hoax, right?
Yeah, that's what you told me.
And I heard I don't know, I heard some weird shit. I hope somebody in here knows for sure before I go there. I'm sure somebody does. Spit it out if you do. Marathon.
Do y'all know who Candus was texting? What creator she was sending these messages to? Do you know?
One of them went to, the way I understood it, Dolly got one, Ernie got one, and I think somebody else.
That's messed up if it was something she made up just for fun. That's something she would do, though, probably. She thinks stuff like that's funny.
Well, you know, my thing about all that is, if you think about this, all right, is she really a person that don't go above and beyond to get their sons back? To me, is not someone that's going to turn around and do something like that. You know, I don't know. It just seems. I know I seen Ernie today, and they were saying he was wigging out on live.
Yeah.
Having a breakdown or something. I don't know. I seen a piece of it, and he was acting weird. He was talking about he had run out of gas.
Yeah, and somebody's sitting back and narrating what's going on. Who was that? I was listening to it too.
Yeah, it was weird.
So some people say they don't know if it was a hoax or not.
I think which
The
ain't
Candus.
all the Candus. I don't know. She didn't have one damn thing that wasn't someone else's. It's crazy. I saw it. Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? Somebody's talking about Enchanted Life Path. I think that's ELP, right? I've seen some of his stuff. Man, I have a hard time with his accent. That's not being mean or rude or anything. It's just I do.
So it was sent to Blood Money, Benny, Ernie, Shell, and Dolly.
Who was it? How come I don't have that?
Blood Money, Benny, Ernie, Shell, and Dolly.
Were they all the same message? That's weird that she would send it to Dolly.
Yeah.
I don't see how Dolly fits in that. I wonder if it was even her.
Oh, no. See, who knows? You think she learned her lesson from doing it last time?
I'll tell you, I hope if Ernie's really in need of some help mentally, that he gets the help he needs. But, you know, he's done his fair share of shady stuff, and I don't know.
If he's struggling, he shouldn't be on YouTube. He needs to take some time away, in my opinion.
And I honestly would say that's probably a good idea for JSB too.
Yeah.
If she thinks any of that stuff she was saying was true, then she definitely needs to step back for a while.
That's very disturbing what she was saying. She's saying everybody on Ben Hill and the streets, as she calls it, are in trouble.
I think it was her. She hasn't been getting attention lately. All eyes have been on JS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it probably was too. I was thinking about it too this way. Maybe she got smart, right? And I've noticed a lot of people think they can say whatever they want if they have a medical condition or they threaten to do harm to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a defense barrier. Because if you say anything about their behavior, no matter how ridiculous it is, you're the bad guy because they have that or that to put out in front of them like a shield.
Yeah.
And a lot of people use that
As
an excuse and a defense. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying even one certain person's doing that, but it happens.
And it's really wrong if you're faking that. I'm not saying people are faking it, but if you are doing that for attention or whatever they're doing it for, it's wrong.
JDTC, do you think this is a hoax with ES? I think it's possible, man.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Yeah. Why would she?
He's been putting out weird as hell shit lately.
Oh, Ernie.
Yeah, acting like he's scared to death if anything happens to him, and then he put this list of YouTubers. I'm starting to wonder if that might not be just another one of their episodes. Like he had the episode of, coming in 2 days, we're going to know. Candus is going to spill it all. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, this is, Ernie goes to the hospital. A miraculous recovery. He'll come back now and be like, forgive me for all that evil shit I did. That wasn't me. And now I'm the good guy. Let me get $10 and a hockey mask and we'll call it even.
Oh, Lord.
That's what it's going to happen. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. Anybody that's not suspicious of all this bullshit, you're naive.
If y'all hear banging, Harley's got a baseball somehow.
Yeah, she got to chase his baseball. He's going to be mad as hell about that. Leave the ball alone.
That's hard ball.
She was in the video earlier. If y'all listen, you can hear Harley in the video going.
Here's your one. Look, she's got the other one. Here it is over here.
I have 3 kids myself. I love my kids so much. I would never do anything to put them in an environment if they're doing. Ah, shit, I'm sorry. Well, thank you, Dana. Back after my breather. Hope you haven't blocked me. Dana, we ain't gonna block you.
No. Everybody's will. Everybody's
Oh,
will
well.
say what they want.
Brandie blocked Dixie, so it can happen.
On
but
accident.
that was an accident. I ain't seen Dixie.
Thank you,
yet.
Dana. That was very kind of you.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank you, Dana.
And you're always welcome to come back here.
Yeah. Dana's been around a long ass time.
Yeah. A lot of y'all have to support us.
Yeah, Barbara Smith. She's been with us a minute now.
Jennifer's been here forever.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all.
Jennifer, where was it? I seen you somewhere, didn't I?
Selena, been here forever. Mary's been here forever.
Does she still have a channel? She does, but I haven't seen any. I check their channels every now and then. I haven't done it in a minute, but I hadn't seen nothing in a while.
Mallory Young.
See, Ken's trying to steal thunder on attention, you think? Maybe.
Maybe
She's getting out in front of it.
she's watching all the YouTube and like, oh, all these people are getting attention, not me anymore. Nobody's talking about me. I'll have to do something about that.
Welcome, Blue and Gold.
Hello.
Okay, I'm sorry, but sorry. It's somebody's conversation.
Hello.
Hi, Tennessee Blonde. Why you keep saying hello somehow?
Hello. No, people said hello, Brandie, on there. They know who I'm talking to. I'm just talking to myself.
You know who? So
I think my chat's faster than his.
Something's wrong with my
Yeah.
Nana's channel. That's what it was.
Jonathan making his rounds with the YouTube women.
Yeah, she said she wanted you to come on.
Oh, really?
I was in somebody's chat the other night. It was really like dramatic. But I think that's kind of what they were into.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I have fun just talking smack with them, you know, just playing around. I would never start getting into that. But I heard shit there I never realized goes on. What is that people talk on, not YouTube? Discord.
Yeah.
This one woman had been screenshotting people's stuff in Discord, right? And then she, I think, had started modding for the woman she had done it to. It was wild, man. I was like, damn, this is almost as good as Last Kingdom. You know?
Yeah.
And the woman that was running it, she was not a big fan of Ziggy, so we had a bond there. And it was funny. I could see people getting into that, you know? But it wasn't like they wasn't talking nothing about Summer or disrespecting nothing to do with Summer. It's like they were just fighting them like women do, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, who's that?
Thank you, Mary Gross.
Thank you, Mary. Hey, what's the topic tonight? What we're talking about, John?
I was wanting to see if anybody had like any more details on the Candus thing, because I hadn't seen nothing outside of what I did, and I learned it from Common Sense True Crimes. I have to give her a shout out. She told me about it.
Yeah, she's usually in here, Miss Common Sense.
I got her video clip today for the summer video.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, I got yours. I already added it to it.
Thank you. Anybody else wants to send us something?
Yeah. If anybody wants to send a picture, whatever, to put in the summer 1 year video I'm making,
please do.
Please do. I'll add it.
Did y'all watch the Jody Sue video where we're talking about the weird stuff she was saying today? Was it today? Was it released today?
Dixie said sorry she was late. She's trying to place her order for Subway online. It whips Brandie's ass, man. She's always like, oh, now we'll save us some time. Let me get on the app.
No, I'm not.
And that shit don't never work.
Saving money, okay? Because you get like free shit.
Yeah, but you always act like it's super fast, and it never is super fast.
That's what got me behind today, Arby's. That's what I did. Ordered on the app at 4:30, and
it wasn't 4:30.
Yeah, that's when I ordered it. It wasn't done till 5.
Right.
They put it in there for 5.
Right.
I ordered at 4:30. I didn't get the food until 5 something.
Go ahead and tell them what
What
you're
are you
telling
trying to say?
I'm going to look up some proof.
What's
if we're going to tell the story, we're going to tell it right.
I said I didn't get it. I ordered it at 4 something. I didn't get it till 5.
You ordered it at 4:05.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, it wasn't. I said
Brandie got home at 6:30 and was like,
I did not. It was at 5 something.
I was like, how did that take 2 hours? Thank you, Dixie.
Every time I order on the app, something goes wrong. It took forever. It took forever for me to download the app and order, and whatever. I like saving the money.
We got some dirt here. The text to Dolly was sent to his old phone number. That old phone will be shut off soon. Not many have his new number.
So you think Candus? So it was probably Candus.
Harley.
Or somebody that had that old number.
Go on with it.
I'm sorry, Harley's over here trying to sling toys around.
She's slinging toys at the camera. She's wild, man. I swear, I think we're going to have to get her fixed. She's aggressive almost.
No, it's because the boys will not play with her. She needs some playtime.
Harley, go right in. Not on the camera.
Nobody will play with her. She's
Go
bored.
get in your chair. Get a breath of your cigarette.
She's bored.
She's carrying her cigarette through the house the other day. Looked funny as hell now.
You're
She's
bored,
smoking
right?
stoves. Yeah, I'm excited for y'all to see Common Sense True Crimes clip for the video. She did a good job. Harsh still ain't got it.
He's busy.
He's off vacationing.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures.
He sent me a snapshot of his phone, though. His alarms. He has alarm set. Download video, send to John on his alarm apps. I was like, well, okay, we'll see. You know, you should have had a damn alarm Sunday when you said it was coming. He said he dropped one of his phones in the ocean wherever he's at.
Oh, no.
And it's at the bottom of the Baltic Sea or something. I don't know where he's at, man. He's over across the pond. You know how harsh he is.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures. It looked real nice where he was.
Oh, did he have pictures?
Yeah.
He didn't send me no pictures.
It was on, I think, YouTube Community.
No filter. Are you the one that messaged me earlier saying you want to watch the Depp verdict and let us know what happened? Was that you? Somebody did that.
Look at her now.
She's got something in her mouth.
Harley, what are you chewing on? Sorry, guys. It's like a toddler over there, Harley.
So, the number was Jimmy's older number. Has anybody heard from Candus? Has she had a statement since all this happened? They were Team Johnny. See, I seen a headline. What, did they have a verdict? I seen one headline that said they tied or some shit, like they both got money. Do you know what happened?
No, look.
Dixie's got flyers. They come through.
Oh, finally?
That printing place.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's good, Dixie.
She said that they give her 100 free colored ones. She's going to send some to us. I told her we'd put some up. You never know where she's at.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good, Dixie. Finally, you got some. So that's great.
That was cool. He won all of his pleas. She only won 3. Is that what it said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Johnny got 17 million and she got 21, I think, maybe. What? Johnny won 15. Amber got 2. Oh, please. I hope. Yes. Oh. So. What?
So, jury awarded him $15 million in damages. Depp was awarded $10 million in compensation for damages and $5 million in punitive damage in his defamation suit. Amber heard $2 million. Why would she get any money?
What was the money he gave her already for?
It was a divorce settlement, like when they got divorced. She said she donated most to charity, but she didn't.
Hadn't donated shit, had she?
No, like $500,000 or something. So they caught her lying in that on trial. So pretty much she comes out negative after he gets his money.
Was there any didn't I hear something at one point about filing charges for lying against her?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is that still a thing or no?
I don't know. I don't.
Do y'all know?
I don't keep up with trial.
I tell you, I still see it every day.
That's why.
20 channels
Yeah, and they're putting it out there for some reason.
to distract us.
Yeah, from something else going on. I'm sure. Trying to take our focus off of what's really going on.
My opinion, she should be charged for perjury. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she lied many times.
Defamation. Jury said OP was written with malice. What's OP?
I don't know.
She's facing
That's
perjury charges.
Yeah. Maybe she'll learn not to lie the hard way. You know, you can't just lie on anybody and do whatever you want. It does not work that way.
And I tell you, either he is one of the best actors of all time, or he seems like a pretty cool dude to me. Because I seen some behind the scenes stuff with him after when this all come out, and everybody, all they could say about him, oh, best guy ever, laid back, never mind, always in a good mood. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he seems all right to me. What do you think?
He's okay, but I think he's into the dark.
I like it when he said a mega pint.
Yeah,
A mega pint.
he might be a good actor.
Mr. Rotten Ass. Remember her lawyer's name? Rotten Butt Born or something. She wants in it, Jack. Captain Jack Sparrow, but no, she didn't. He seems to have a huge heart. He seemed like a good guy to me, man. Johnny Depp is an occultist.
They want to know if we had a Discord group. We don't. I go on there. I just still can't figure out really how to use it. I guess it's just like discussion, but
I don't even understand what it is, really. What's the difference between it and YouTube?
if somebody, well, there's no videos. Well, it's more conversation, I think. I don't know. Somebody would have to run it for us if we had one, because I have no idea.
Rotten Bottom.
Yeah.
Was that his name?
Who? Why are you talking about Johnny Depp?
Because everybody talks about Johnny Depp. That's what they were talking about in the chat when I decided to talk about it. You think I'm just a big Johnny Depp fan?
I don't want to talk about people I don't know much about. So.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. This is
Oh, there we go.
I asked John.
Yeah, I was talking, but now here we go
I
again.
said, John, what are we talking about tonight? You got something ready? Oh, yeah.
I wanted to talk about Candus, man. That's what I think the scoop of the day is. I was just hoping somebody else knew something I didn't. Got to say hi to you and Brandie before I started talking about JD. That's okay. Hi.
Hello.
JTC, I see you in a lot of chats lately. Don't speak in most. I've been around. Been in quite a few lately.
Been around town.
I think that's the best way to.
I go in some, like some I can stand.
So we hear a lot. We get a lot of stuff about a lot of different creators, and I don't want to judge somebody on what I've been told.
Yeah, me either, and I can't really talk about anybody because I don't know a lot of them. So I've been doing it too, just seeing what they're about,
See what they're like,
what
how
they're
they
talking about.
treat people.
I go and crack in cases a lot. I go share. Sometimes Ziggy, if I can. Now, Ziggy's okay, but I don't know. I just don't know about her.
Oh, what's the text on the screen? That's right.
What?
The text I played before the live started.
Oh.
That is, hold on, let me see if I can pull it up for everybody to look at it.
I go in White Rabbit.
that, damn. Oh, the pants didn't match the ones that come in the set.
Oh,
Like
really?
they were a different shade of gray. Now, I don't know what that would mean, but
Yeah.
it's weird. It's something I've never heard before, so I thought it was interesting, you know?
Maybe it was on clearance from winter and they bought it.
See, that's what they were saying was a possibility.
Yeah.
What is that code? They're supposed to have a funeral, I think, this Friday for the poor little boy found in this.
Vegas suitcase.
Supposed to have a funeral, I think, this Friday for the poor little boy found in the Vegas suitcase. Said he was severely dehydrated. I truly wish we could find his family, etc.
So they still haven't ID'd who he was,
That is so odd.
isn't it?
That he was well taken care of, they said.
But dehydrated. So that's not well taken care of. If he was dehydrated, was it?
Well, that just means you hadn't had nothing to drink for a couple of days. They said his hair and his nails and everything was nice and clean and manicured and groomed. You can be dehydrated from going I can be dehydrated right now. Right?
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, he's always, when the story's told, it's always told that he looked like he come from a good household, the shape of his clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
All dehydrated means is you haven't had anything to drink for a while.
If you think about it, he must have died neglect or something, because they wouldn't be hiding him if that wasn't true. They were trying to hide something. Just think about it.
Dehydrated from a gastrial virus.
Oh, well.
What does that mean?
Had a virus. Sick. Dehydrated.
Oh. So he probably had diarrhea or something then, right?
And puking, yeah. Maybe someone got scared. I don't know why. Unless maybe, I don't know. That's weird. If that's the reason of death, maybe. Why wouldn't you call somebody? Why would you hide it? Don't make sense. Does it?
I don't get why. Yeah. And I just don't get why somebody hasn't noticed. Well, it's just like Harmony, I guess. You know?
What?
Somehow somebody's not questioning where some kid's at.
Yeah.
You know, somebody ain't seen their nephew in 6 months or something, and for some reason hasn't thought about it.
I can't believe they can't figure that out. You think they'd get some kind of tips. This little boy's been missing. I haven't seen him forever, you know?
Yeah, I like crime lines and lies. Yeah, somebody you would have thought would have missed him by now. I don't get it. And you know, you would think any family that took care of their kid cared about him. I don't know. It's confusing as hell to me. I know it's sad as hell hearing that guy that found him talk about it, man.
Mm-hmm.
That messed that guy up bad, I think.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't understand why they didn't seek help for him.
To me, there's something else going on. If that's the only reason he died, they're trying to hide something to not call 911 because he died of a virus. Just think about it. Don't seem right to me. Does it to you?
Seems bad, don't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't. If it was a virus, why you wouldn't tell that?
Yeah, and the parents probably guilty right there because they know their kid's missing. You know, how are they going to explain that? So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just remember what I wanted to talk about before I forget. Just keep them busy for a minute while I look something up.
I'll try to. What are you looking at?
This shit I seen yesterday.
Okay.
Just give me 1 minute.
Give them 1 minute.
I don't guess there's much out on the situation from last night. I figured it'd be everywhere by now.
Is Jennifer still in the chat? Yeah, she's in here.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, what's the name of the shit? some reason, I keep getting notifications for that person we talked about the other day that talked about the dogs. Did it to Summer.
Mm-hmm.
I keep getting notifications for them, and I am really struggling as to understand why.
Because I've gone under our profile and watched her videos to see what they're about, probably.
Well, when it come up on mine today, I thought, well, let's just look. Maybe I'm being unfair. I heard a couple things. What is it called? Do you remember?
No.
Y'all know the one I'm talking about. Somebody tell me what the name of it is.
Just look
I
up
hate to ask because
Summer and Dog. And
oh, yeah. Never mind. Hold on, y'all.
get with it.
You get with it, man. You can take up the
Get
slack sometimes.
with it.
Oh, shit.
I'm looking for you.
I knew it 5 minutes ago.
Anyways, it's like a psychic, and she says different stuff every day.
Well,
what happened to Summer? A so-called psychic.
I'll tell you, because I know a lot of the people that follow us are big fans of the psychics.
Some of us. Some psychics.
But I tell you, this person, I swear to God, I wasn't looking for it, and I couldn't get it off my feed. Now that I am, I can't find it. Hold on now. I wonder if I can just share my screen and do it with my phone.
Probably.
Y'all just bear with me 1 second. I'm telling you, it's going to pay off. I guess I'm going to have to type that nastiness into my search thing. I don't even like typing it. Look, it still don't come up. That's weird as hell. I know somebody knows what the name of it is. I wish. Did I miss it?
Well, ask them. You haven't really told them.
Because I thought I would have found it by now.
I don't see it.
There it is. There it is. Dixie called it out. Is that right, Dixie? I know it's like that. All right, y'all. We're gonna do some groundbreaking stuff here. We're gonna try to share the screen. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Are you on live? See what it's showing right now.
Nothing yet. Sorry, guys.
It's not showing.
Not yet. I'll give it just a minute.
Just work with me. It should be showing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
Play all of them. Just pieces.
I'm just going to show some stuff. I'm not going to play none of it. What's it called?
I don't know. I thought you found it. I couldn't find it.
How come you can't find it? You ain't got to whisper. Everything's all right.
You should have it ready.
No. Shit. You can chat and see what it's called. I know somebody's already said it. That's what happened. Y'all just bear with me. We're working on it.
Who? Electronic meeting though? Don't know. I don't know.
It's like she got her or something like that. I can't believe it ain't coming up. Here it is.
Good morning. I need to say this because this
I ain't playing none of it. But anyway, this is her page, right? Is this working right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at some of this earlier. Hold on.
Sure.
Now look, I don't think legitimate people do that, do they? I have 30 minutes to check out. The enemy's trying to cause confusion this morning. May 30 people cash up us $1, please, before 11 a.m.
That's wrong. Just tell them what she's doing with Summer.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's one of them. And I've looked through here. There's quite a few of them. Okay. She's all she does is ask for money. And then look at the name of some of these videos. And she's already picked like 10 things that's happened to her that I've seen.
Happened Summer.
Yeah, 10 things. And she, look right here, look at the name of this one, Summer Wells. They buried 2 black children. I'm thinking there she's trying to insinuate that Summer's linked to
The West Boys.
Yes.
We haven't watched it, so I just.
I haven't watched it. I'm just, if I had to take a guess. Right here, this one. This is too much. Jose Roman talks. That was up 7 days ago. So right after it happened, already up talking to him, right?
Well, that's not nothing. That might be just an update.
I mean, if you want to fight me on everything I do, I'll just
No,
do
I'm
it
say
by
that
myself.
one don't seem odd. There's some odd ones about the dog and stuff.
Summer Wells' dogs ate her.
See?
Do y'all see that one? You don't think that's awful to do that? Summer Wells' messages. Tim Mullen tied my neck choke. That is the name of the video.
That one's probably maybe saying Tim Mullins had something to do with it. But if you're a psychic.
Summer Wells warns others have been taken.
If you knew.
Summer Wells and the horrendous monsters. The horrendous monsters.
Well, the bad thing is she changes her story.
Summer Wells and the hammer used.
If it's truth, it doesn't change. You know, it's one vision that she see that happen. She don't keep changing it. Different scenarios.
Look, and she uses all the same pick on her every time. Summer Wells tells all. Summer Wells and the man with the feet obsession. I'm the only one that has a problem with that. I'm overreacting. That's okay to be saying all that just crazy bullshit. I hope her brothers never find this.
The issue I have as a psychic, your vision or whatever you think happened this summer, it doesn't change, you know. And you might get details or add to the story, but you're not saying she was ate by dogs one day, then saying killed by a hammer one day, then linked and buried
Choked
with
by Tim Mullins one day.
That's just strange, you know.
I have a huge problem with that. And she's peddling that to 2.74 thousand subscribers that are believing that.
And they people get confused and they believe it.
And I've checked the comments too. In the comments, there is not one comment I seen where anybody was calling any of that out. They were going on with every bit of it. Every bit of it. I guess maybe it shit just gets to me. I guess I'm soft or something. I get mad fast. I don't know. I guess it's just me.
Why?
Because that pisses me off to no end. To no end. Somebody to sit there and just say thing after thing after thing, horrible thing, different horrible thing. It pisses me off to no end. I don't. You act like you don't see that much wrong with it. I don't get that. It disgusts me to no end.
Not right how she says different scenarios. No.
And then you can't even go. I know she's blocking every comment that calls anything out, because every person that's watched this garbage cannot be agreeing with that. And they're just, you'll see comments, have you talked to her today? What is she saying today? Like, she has this connection where daily she just chats it up with Summer's spirit. And that makes me sick, because we don't know that Summer is a spirit. We don't know that Summer ain't up the road being held and we not found her yet. I think it's disgusting.
Well, it hurts other psychics too that really do have gifts, you know. So I don't know.
It's, to me, that's no different than back in the day when people would have the fake gypsy card reading tables and stuff like that, except now on the internet it's a lot easier to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody's a psychic. Everybody believes that bullshit. And that WCIA newsroom, that ain't no better. It's just as bad. I seen the other day, and I didn't even understand what they were. It made no sense to me. They were showing a thing from Grandis when Rose was missed and they hit the 10-year anniversary. Grandis come out up there on the news somewhere and did an interview, and there had a few shots of Grandis in it. They're watching that and saying, Tim Mullins.
What about Tim Mullins?
Tim Mullins. Right there he is. What? Look, let me adjust it. Tim Mullins.
What, in the video of Grandis?
They were saying Grandis was Tim Mullins.
Disguised. I don't know. Yeah. That's crazy.
They were saying Grandis was Tim Mullins. How?
I hear that. I hear Robin is Summer's mom and is Summer and a bunch of.
And like I said, this ain't me ranting on psychics. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with this obvious way. Even if I could believe her, I would still have a huge problem with presenting it like she does.
Right. Yeah.
Choked. Tim Mullins choked hard. God, that's just so disgusting.
That's just for clickbait. Yeah, I think.
And what makes it even worse is there's 2,700 and some people that are signing up for that on the daily. Let us have all you got. Let us see all them clickbait headlines that's got her in it.
Yeah.
And what disgusting thing she made up today happened to her. I can't get on board with that. I don't care. Like, Donna, I can watch that, and I've watched a ton of her. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I can handle it. She's not super disrespectful. She was a little descriptive, I thought, in what had happened to Summer. I didn't want to hear that, but she told one story and explained how she thinks it went, and
that's what
that was
stuck
it.
To. She might give details, different.
These people that are saying they're talking to a spirit and every day telling you a different outcome of what happened to them, who is naive enough to get behind that?
A lot of people. And that's their choice.
One day she claimed Jesus would be upset with people that didn't help her and her family. Shame on her. Yes. And I've seen a lot of that in
That's
her community
crazy.
tab. 60 people right now, $1 a piece. Stat.
That's awful. I'm
So
sorry.
weird to do it that way.
I shouldn't laugh.
And she talked about she was homeless, and if she got $3,500, then she can move into a house and all this. I'm sorry. She is the same person as somebody else, I think, that is doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's all right.
One and the same.
And I'm sure there's other channels like that also. You know.
It just makes me mad because I just.
Yeah. Anything like channels associated with Summer's case, that's a bad name. Channels like that.
If I was a psychic, I would call that shit out. I'd be like, look, that is not how you should help me out. That's not how you should present yourself, and you're making us all look like asses.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. I'm telling you, the person that's in this for Summer and doing the right thing is not fundraising 24/7.
Yeah, I agree.
And how naive are people to not get that? It was awful. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I didn't know if other people knew that. I just can't understand why I'm the only one mad.
You're not. I'm sure other people are mad. Read some comments. Because one of our subscribers told us about it. That's how I started watching it. So.
I know some of them have 20 stories for one person. Yeah.
That way, I guess when we really figure out the truth, they can say, "Hey, it matches one of my 20 stories. I got it right."
That's what it's, and the people that follow him is going to be like, oh, she nailed that on episode 63 and a half. Hey, that was her exact guess.
Yeah. People have really, I think, a gift has one story and sticks to the story. It's my opinion. So.
I don't know. To me, that's kind of like playing basketball with 6 balls.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? One of them's bound to go in.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all watch the live about Jody Sue's husband?
I watched that, and I never heard of them before. What was it called? CSI? Is that who that was?
I think.
Good, Dixie. I'm glad you're pissed off too. Oh, I'm just disgusted with that. Oh, this is funny. I'll be honest, I like to mess with people like that. How can I help? Do you need money for food? They never send anything. If Summer's alive, then who was she talking to? That would be the best if we found Summer and then all these people have to explain, well, who were you talking to? I know that, like, somebody like that woman there, she'd just be like, oh, I must have the wrong kid.
Might have the devil.
Must have been
like Summer.
Must have been Michael Vaughn I was talking to.
Yeah.
Well, we found him too. It's the devil.
Poor Michael. His case should get more attention. I was just thinking about that today.
You don't ever hear nothing recently that I've seen. I've looked and I haven't seen anything recent, really.
And it's just as important as Summer's.
Yeah, CSI is who had that chat the other night. And I tell you, she did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
She knew a lot too. And I didn't even make it all the way through it. And there was a ton of it I hadn't heard before.
So what are some of the stuff?
She said that the kind of cancer Jody Sue had, she had to take the pills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say when people have to take it like that, you can't be around people because radiation and stuff, you can put it off and make other people sick.
Wow.
And that's why Jody Sue was living in that cabin. Well, they said then Andy had
relations.
Done
the laundry.
And he got burned up from it. in his
Down there.
manhood.
I'd be pissed. I guess she didn't tell him, hey, you're not supposed to. You know.
Yeah, but that seems like something he should have known. You would think, don't it?
Yeah. Because that might mess you up for life.
They said that she would go to the gas station and pull up right up front in front of the door to get that best Wi-Fi signal. Sit there and stream for hours, and the clerks had to make her leave.
Using the free Wi-Fi to stream.
Sitting there. So there's probably a video out there where she's sitting there, and all of a sudden you hear somebody,
Ma'am, you've been here for like 3 hours.
we're closing. You were here at lunch.
I see out here sleeping. What are you doing?
And then she pops over to back to the camera. She'll be like, gotta go. I'll see y'all. What time you open, sir? I'll see y'all at 6 a.m. No. 6:15. That's so odd. All this shit is just getting to be too much. It's crazy on top of crazy.
There's nothing wrong using free Wi-Fi. Maybe if you're somewhere at a restaurant, but God, just going there and doing lives. Really?
It's just weird to me to want to stream that bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here. Did I miss it?
Go up.
I tell you what, we are switching to Restream. Or, no, the other one. What's the other one?
StreamYard.
StreamYard. I don't like this shit. I had my thyroid radiated with the pills. I couldn't come out of my room for 2 weeks. Riley and Layla were little.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they say it's really dangerous to
I
be
never
around
knew
people.
that. That's crazy that you have to take that stuff. It is.
You know, I remember Dad had that, and I could have swore he took
the pills?
Yeah, at one point. And I don't remember him ever, but
I was thinking he went and got treatment. But
he did, but they tried 2 types because the one was making him so sick. They tried a different route.
Hmm.
Yeah, and somebody told me too, her daughter is a mod.
Who?
JS's.
Jody Sue's?
Yeah.
A mod on what?
Her channel.
Mm-hmm. And?
She's young.
Elders.
She's not old enough to be modding for her.
I wouldn't want my daughter in that mess if she's not that old, you know.
No, I would. And see, that's another thing. You know, she always preaching at the kids, but she's got her daughter modding for her. And then she talks about how evil YouTube is.
And everybody's associated with YouTube is when they get a toe tag, right?
What she was trying to say was,
Bagged and
YouTube people are trying to drive her and Candus and others to, what's the new word for it everybody's been using? Unaliven themselves.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that in any way, shape, or form. Even the buttholes don't want them to do that.
No.
They ain't going to have nobody to be in their videos. That makes no sense.
And you're putting yourself out there. You're doing it to yourself. You know, if you really believe that, why are you doing YouTube every day? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Just, think about it, JC. Does that make sense to you, her saying that and then she does it every day? No, doesn't.
No, it makes absolutely no sense. And then, like my video today, I had 5 or 6 of them try. You shouldn't mess with her. She had cancer. I'm like, God, what does this have to do with that?
No, really.
People still throwing that at you. What does this have to do with that?
She puts herself out there, y'all. Like we put ourselves out here. So that's like a defense sheet I guess people use. Yeah, she had cancer and I feel bad for her, but You know.
I think some people is really starting to get in their heads with all this.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think they're like her and Ernie and all of them. Maybe it ain't an act now. Maybe it's like they're starting to really lose it.
Yeah. Maybe.
But somebody was telling me yesterday that she had been streaming like this since way before Summer Witness.
No, I didn't know that. What was she streaming about?
Who knows, man?
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't
I
know
don't
that.
Well, I think that, well, I know that one video that we played was before the meeting.
Yeah. In the woods.
Yeah. I agree with you, John. When I look at it, anybody can suit there and think up such horrible, sickening, vile things that someone could do to a child. Well, it'd be gloomy as hell to be around. Yeah. And that's all it is. Somebody's, like, I think I told this the other day, but if you didn't hear it, somebody had sent me an email saying that that's what she is doing. Like 2 days later, after something would happen, she would act like Summer said that. Like if somebody comes out today and said Tim Mullins somebody thinks he did it, and 2 days later she'd be like, I'm getting the name Tim. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They know the truth. They may be tortured by the weight of it. Maybe it's starting to really
get to them,
trip them like out. If you're not stable, it's not because of YouTube. Thank you. All you have to do is turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is not a real place. Okay? It's videos. They act like somebody talking about them. There's no way to stop it. All you got to do is stop
watching it.
For one, stop doing it yourself. Stop putting stuff out to give people stuff to talk about. Right?
Yeah.
Or just don't watch. Don't watch. It's that easy. You know?
Yep.
I don't know. I tell you though, the thing with Ernie today was kind of weird. I almost felt like it
might have been real. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch some of it?
Yeah. How he's acting.
It was weird because it was like he was out of gas, but he acted like it was such a huge problem for him. You know?
Which is bad, you're out of gas. But it's not the end of the world.
No dude should be panicking over being out of gas.
Yeah.
And that's what he was doing. It seemed like, I don't know. I don't want to fall for shit, so I'm not going to say anything was or wasn't legitimate, you know?
Mm-hmm. He could have took off his shirt and got a woman to stop, I'm sure. No.
I'd love to know how tall he is exactly. He looks like a little dude to me when he's around other guys. I've never seen him.
Why? Does height
he
matter?
Looks so little to me. No, but I tell you what, real short dudes have an issue about it. A complex.
Yeah, they have to make up for it in other ways. Yeah.
It's called the Napoleon complex. Yeah. They say that's why Napoleon was such a jackass, is because he always felt like less of a man because there was less of him.
This is bad, but I couldn't date a man that was shorter than me. That's my honest truth. I don't think
I'm old school. I wouldn't want to be shorter than my woman.
Maybe the same height, maybe just a tad shorter, but no.
If I was 4'9", my old lady'd be 4'8".
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No matter how short you are, you can find a shorter woman, you know? So that's what I would have to do.
What?
Find me a
short dude?
Yeah. If I was a short dude, I just have to find me a shorter lady.
I hate to see people suffering, but if you've been making certain choices, you reap what you sow. You know? Yeah. Like I said, it seems like karma's already coming for some of them. Maybe this is what it is, you know?
They throw all this out, you know, lies and whatever else they say. Then they'll be like, I have cancer. Like, it'll fix everything. You know? Like, it's okay for whatever they're doing because they're sick. And that's not right.
And that's how some of these people see it, too, man. They think, well, you know, I'm going to ignore the fact he talks about women like a 13-year-old football player in the locker room after school. You know, that's how he talks as a grown as he's going to get man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't know. And I thought it was all this, I would never say some of the lewd stuff he says about women. Because for one thing, I'd have to be dodging slaps from Brandie.
Yeah.
For another, I would think all of y'all would just
Go off.
tear me to shreds. Yeah. And you'll see him just talking nasty, man. Nasty.
I think Benny was getting to him too, right? You seen that?
He was saying, he had this post, it was long as hell, and the gist of it was that if something had happened to Ernie, if he come up missing, or if his brakes went out on his car, or whatever the situation happened and he met his demise, he needed y'all to look at like 6 YouTube creators because it was them. And he even what do you call
Had
it?
it numbered.
Yeah, but like when they stick out, linked them. He had their links up of like the 6 channels that he is Taylor in the chat.
Why? You see it?
I don't know. Jennifer said at John Taylor. Maybe it's a dude. I don't know. I thought maybe she was talking about that. But I mean, he actually put it out there and wrote that like he was serious as hell. Like Benny was coming to take him out, and he wanted you guys to know if he come up missing, you go ask Mr. Keys about it.
Yeah. John Taylor said, Candus. Well, hold on. I was going to read that comment. Where'd it go? Candus back crime wolf one more time. She needs money for the meth. It's getting too expensive. Jody Sue should give her a job milking cows. 4 in the morning. I shouldn't have read that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't read it all, but yeah.
You shouldn't have stopped.
That was all of it.
Silence them.
See, they're thinking she's crime whip. I wonder. That's what I think it was. I hate to say that, but I think that's what it was.
See, I thought about that too. I thought maybe that's what she's doing is setting up that shield for herself.
Yeah.
Maybe she. I don't know though. If it turns out that's all that was just another episode of. Oh, and you know what? Me and Brandie seen the other day, and I don't want to knock them because maybe they were honestly trying, but somebody had done like a memorial thing for Jose, right? And they put the picture of him being under Allie on the bunk beds.
That's messed up.
In the memorial thing, and I was like,
who would do that? Really?
I would have cropped Allie out of that.
Jose's mad. You know he is from the other side. Whoever did that.
I would be pissed if like if my memorial had somebody that I didn't want y'all knowing about anyway.
Yeah.
But she was part of it. Oh, I'd be so mad.
You think they could have found a better picture? Allie sitting on his head.
I couldn't believe that was in it.
Yeah, I would never do that.
There's still no word on that, is there?
What?
Any legitimate word?
No. What happened to Jose?
Yeah.
No.
Over here they call speed gas. Is that why Ernie was so panicky?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because a lot of people act paranoid when they're on that crap. I've seen videos of people.
You don't reckon, do you? Because that would make perfect sense. Why he was so upset about being out of gas.
Maybe. Good point. You don't know.
Maybe Jose expired from latent internal crush injuries.
Oh, really?
That is wrong.
I should have left.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Y'all subscribe to the new live channel. We're still working on that.
Yeah, and y'all hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't.
We're going to take out a live, at least one of them, and it's probably going to be Friday mornings.
Yeah.
And then I think eventually we're not going don't have any more scheduled. It's going to be like a pop-up thing, maybe one a week. Because it's just killing our channel, and there's no other way to fix it that we can think of.
Or we're doing it this Friday, right? Or no?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, we'll do this Fridays, and then next week,
Monday, Wednesday.
Monday and Wednesday's the only days we're going to do it next week. And then it's going to, like I said, come to where we tell y'all ahead of time. We got to do some reorganization.
Yeah.
Harley, chill out. Ernie has had mental issues all his life, is what he says. See, I don't know that I buy him. He's a scam artist. I mean, that hockey mask story is not a lie. I played the video for everybody.
Dixie said he was messed up for sure. You can tell by looking at his eyes.
Wow.
I could see that now that you mentioned that, really. Thank you, Mary.
Come
She
on.
said, I don't watch anyone that gives me bad vibes. I stick with the best, JDTC.
Thank you, Mary.
Say hi and you got to go to bed.
Hi. It's not even bedtime.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's 8:15.
Somebody come home and took a nap. Daddy let you nap.
I wasn't here.
Well, I can't go to sleep.
Be up all night.
She had awards day. When was it? Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
And got some trophies. 2 trophies.
Yeah.
You didn't see them. She's got them.
Do you want me to get them and show them?
Yeah. Give 'em real quick.
I got 2 of them.
She did. She got what award for best improvement
Most improved math,
and stars
reading
score.
star scores
Yeah.
or something. She did great.
She's done a lot of improvement since kindergarten because she started kindergarten when COVID,
Her first year of school pretty much got erased by COVID.
and first grade half year, so she was behind, but she got caught up and she's doing great. What is this one? Her star award and what's that one? The
Big
other
time winner, Star Award. Great job.
one. Good job.
Good job.
Is it cute?
All right, tell everybody good night. So see y'all later.
Good night.
Tomorrow your last day at school.
Yeah.
You pumped?
Yeah. I get to go to my lesson.
Yeah, she's psyched. She's getting ready to go on her summer break. We're psyched too.
Yeah.
Whee!
Go to bed.
Why does Bobby use a pencil for makeup?
We're not talking about stuff. We're going to bed.
I wasn't. I was writing something down with that pencil,
I
girl.
think she jacked your mascara on the way out.
Congratulations, Taylor, they said.
Any of y'all had any graduates? I know a lot of y'all have grandkids and stuff. Our school let out last week. When do they go back, Jennifer? I've always wondered why that was never just why they didn't just go on like a federal calendar for school.
Yeah, I think different states, they have to go different days. You know?
It's weird in our state, like one county will go back weeks before another one. It's strange, ain't it? How different they are.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely an issue with stimulants with so many surrounding this case, not just people of interest, but certain content creators too. What do you think about that?
I've seen a couple that seem like they could be on something.
Mm-hmm.
We go back to school August 9th.
So they get out early and go back early. So
When does they go back?
they
We
used to
know.
go back real early in August, but this last year it was like end of August. So I'm not for sure this next year. I haven't even looked.
When I went to school, it was always like first week of June you were out, and then you went back the day after Labor Day, the Monday after Labor Day or Tuesday or whatever.
Danica, her grandkids go year round. Oh no. Really?
My son said he would rather do that. Chase.
Go year round.
He said he'd like to. How did he say it would work out? Like go 3 months, be off a month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He likes going to school.
A lot of creators have allergies. You know what? Me and Brandie, when we got COVID there, around that time, we had bad runny
Mhm.
noses, both of
I was
us.
like, uh-oh.
And we was like, I know people going to think we're doing something. Did you ever tell us about the text? Yeah, that was the karma thing. It was Andrew asking for money. That's why he hasn't been streaming lately, because his internet's cut off.
And he was asking, I guess, kind of hinting around that he needed money.
Yeah,
Y'all want to take up a donation for him to get his internet restarted?
no, absolutely not.
God, I was about to give him $10. I feel bad for him. Not having internet.
Well, I don't.
I,
Anyone see where these people's dogs were exposed to meth walking their dogs? Exposed to meth walking their dogs?
mm-mm. Where was this?
Had Omicron.
Jennifer said,
Omicron.
I thought his channel was taken down. Did he start a new one? Yeah, he started a new one.
Yeah, it's not doing so well. And since I've noticed recently, he wants to put Summer's name in his videos, trying to get it built back up, I guess, on Summer.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna work.
He let me and John know when he got his new channel. Him and John was buddies.
John was trying to give him
the
benefit of the doubt, and after that last little discretion, I just couldn't do it. I got some of that too. Let's watch one of those for kicks. I got something good. This woman, and I don't know who this lady is. I just got sent this, but I've seen it on other. They said somebody else has already put this out, which it's alive, so he I think this is. Hold on. Now, y'all, cover your ears. I don't know what this could be being said. Taylor. She upstairs?
Mm-mm.
Go upstairs. I ain't playing this with you
Right.
anywhere around. Well, we're just going to play a small portion. I don't think nobody wants to hear a ton of it.
With Summer. No, I got in 2018, 2019, then COVID 2020, and then this shit happened last year. But she still owes me 11 days of visitation. But let's not go about that business. Let's not go about the fact that is the only reason why she went to jail is because I'm a nice guy. So I don't want to hear that bullshit where, well, it was just a visitation violation, that made me what it was classified under until the judge found out that she was legitimately living in Tennessee and looked through his records and seen that she illegally took him out of New York. Then it became a whole nother shit show.
When did she move?
Oh, I don't fucking know, when he was like 7, 8.
And you never did anything about it, so that's...
Sure I did. I tried to hunt her ass the fuck down. Could never find her. Couldn't get a beeline. Tried to get hold of her on fucking Facebook numerous times. Got blocked. No, nothing from her.
Put the link in chat.
Uh-oh. But no, I'm just saying.
The bitch is coming up. It's about to get real.
But no, I'm just saying in general. It is what it is. Oh, that's the wrong fucking... But, I mean...
Y'all can't hear?
Y'all couldn't hear it? I turned my mic off. It didn't get better after that?
Play again.
I don't think that's the right one. I want to play the one. Hold on.
Hold on, guys. Who's that, Andrew?
I think I started at the top one, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it's this one. Let me turn my mic off. Y'all hold on.
Upstate New York about visitation, joint custody, everything like that. As of last year, all this open order that she did not turn in 2018 to Tennessee has it.
Yeah, you were supposed to go to court in Tennessee.
Yes, but Tennessee just took over the case and nothing changed on the court order. They just sistered in the court order from up here.
Okay, but two things, okay? One, he's not in your custody and he's not in Allison's custody.
Oh, but he is.
And number two, he is old enough to make his own choices of where he wants to be.
Oh, yeah.
So he doesn't have to go anywhere.
Oh, no, but here's the thing about it, though. Until he...
Hold on, that ain't the right one either. I don't know who that lady is, man, but she gives him some straight hell. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
She lets him have it. Whoever she is, I'm kind of proud of her.
We can give her some.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shit.
Because I grew a fucking conscience. That's why. I must have drank that more. I don't know. I grew a fucking conscience. And the only words out of my mouth is every boy deserves their mother. She ain't worth the fucking competition these days. She's been getting nothing but fucking shit ever since I told her I'm taking my fucking kid, as per usual.
And he's
Because
older
by
than
law, not just in New York now, but in Tennessee, he's legally mine, as of today. Oh, I'm in trouble. Huh? Oh, yes, I will.
What's up, ho?
What's up, Ho?
What's up, bitch?
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Is that the one you want to play?
No, it ain't.
Oh my.
I'm looking. It's on here. So, oh no. That was the third one, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's multiple. We're trying to find the right one.
I have nothing to hide, and this ain't about me. This is about that shady fucking bitch I slept with fucking, what is he, 16 now? 17 years ago.
I'm sorry, but Allie is not shady.
Yeah, actually, if you knew her like I do, yeah, she is. Because it's her stupid ass that prevents me. It's her stupid ass that tries to fight with me and then tries to fucking prevent him from coming to see me, even though it is legal. It's her dumb ass who illegally took him across not one, but multiple times illegally. It's her stupid ass, not me. I didn't do a fucking thing wrong.
Hold on. There's only like 2 more left. It's got to be one of these 2. Turning the mic off helped. Yeah. I'll give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this one?
What I get on a daily when he's in my home. I get that respect. But when he's down there, I get nothing but shit on. And after 4 years of dealing with it, and it's crazy because when he's down there, he's a totally different kid than when he is when he's in my house.
No, because I'm talking to him when he's down there. And it's not just because he doesn't know me.
I don't know what his attitude is.
Because I hear him when he doesn't even know I'm on the phone.
I don't know what his attitude is, but his attitude right now is straight up, he needs to cut his fucking shit.
I'm telling you, because you told the kid it was a mistake.
Well, listen, I ain't talked to him since. So it's kind of hard for him to give me any type of attitude. I don't even pick up his phone call.
He's pissed because you called him a mistake. Okay, you see, now you said you don't pick up his phone call.
Nope.
You're going to come on here and do a live about Hunter and Allie?
Yeah,
When
I'm
you
going to
haven't
do a
talked
live
to him?
about it. I'm going to do a live at the fact there is. It's pretty sad that it took till, what, 2021 for the courts to do Allison's job.
What do you
Because back in 2018, when she had the lovely copies of everything, she was supposed to go to Tennessee court system and have it sistered in. And she never did. And she never gave me a copy of his records any which way but loose like she's supposed to. And she's been fighting me every fucking summer that I go try to go down there and get him, which is illegal.
One summer, since you decided you wanted to have a part in his life, you went and got him one summer.
I didn't get him one summer. I got him
The next summer, what happened with Summer?
No, I got him in 2018, 2019, then COVID hit in 2020, and then this shit happened last year. But she still owes me 11 days of visitation time. But let's not go about that business. And let's not go about the fact there is the only reason why she ain't in jail is because I'm a nice guy. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit to where, oh, well, it was just a visitation violation, That may be what it was classified under until the judge found out that she was legitimately living in Tennessee and looked through his records and seen that she illegally took him out of New York. Then it became a whole.
Can y'all believe that shit? He don't even argue it. You know what? He says, after he told him that, ain't seen him since.
Won't answer his calls or
Won't even take his calls.
That made me really not like him as a person. That's bad.
Who was that lady? Do y'all know? She did a good job.
Yeah.
I don't blame H either, Jennifer. You know it. I don't know, man. That lady though, she held his ass to the fire of that shit. That wasn't all. It was a little bit longer about the part where she really gets onto him about saying that to him.
Yeah.
About saying it was a mistake. She gets all over him.
Was it crimes, lines, and lies?
Was what? No, they're saying it was an ex-mod of his.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying they put it out a while back.
Gotcha.
Remember, I didn't want nobody to get mad, so I kept it, and then somebody else made a video.
Yeah, John had it, then waited, and somebody else put a video out. You gotta be on that.
Chris.
Harley, what is wrong with you, girl? She's up
Yeah.
here knocking.
Threw a
stuff over.
bone up into the entertainment center.
Oh Lord, you got too much energy, don't you?
She seems all right, don't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, outside of the fact she picks shitty friends or shitty people to mod for, you know.
Any mother, would get offended about how he's talking about Hunter.
She needs to come on one day. I wonder if she'd like to come on. Are they still simpatica? What do you call it? I don't think that's the right word.
Are they still
Simpatica?
I don't know.
They still pals? I mean, she could tell us a lot of shit. And he did all that on a live, so it's not like somebody, did this to him. He said all of that on a live. There was like 18 people there, which was a packed night for him lately. So.
And he deleted that live, so he thought he might have did something bad if he deleted it.
He deleted it and he thought, oh, why have I seen that? Well,
Might be wrong.
Might be wrong.
Harley, would you? She's wanting attention. I'm telling you, she's acting crazy. She's throwing bones in her balls.
She looks all excited and wound up.
Wow.
Were y'all shocked by that though? Because I know a lot of y'all. Well, not a lot of y'all, but a couple of y'all knew him. I wouldn't have thought he would have acted that bad, really. I didn't think he was. I was shocked. Don B just posted that the U.S. Marshals have been calling into the Uvalde case. Also, law enforcement stating this morning that Candus is okay. They have her under surveillance.
Oh, good. Don B has her under surveillance or the
Law enforcement
okay, good.
stating this that the U.S. Marshals have been called into the Uvalde case.
Is that the kid in the suitcase? Who is that?
I thought that was the shooting.
Oh, is that the school shooting?
Harley is frisky.
Yeah, school
Can
shooting.
y'all hear her, man? She is over here just blowing up.
She's supposed to be my son's dog. He wanted a dog so bad. And he's good, but he don't play enough with her. Then he got Zeke, the ferret, and now I think she gets a little bit jealous.
Yeah, she's jealous over Zeke.
Yeah. I'm like, you abandoned your first child.
Yes, the school shooting. Okay. I know, like the thing about the cops not taking dude out at one point and stuff, but I don't think they had any idea it was going to lead to what it led to. You know, and
that's awful.
I don't think any man that puts on a badge wouldn't have tried to take care of him if they knew what the outcome was going to be. So, and you got to think of them poor police officers. They're going to have to live with that. And I know that would be a hell of a cross to bear. Yeah. So I'm not going to, I don't believe in getting on them. I really don't. What me and Brandie was hearing about a teacher leaving the door propped open, that's the person that should be getting looked at.
Well, she was on the phone, I think, with 911, and she shut the door back, but it didn't lock. Like it didn't automatically lock.
Well, the thing I saw said she left it propped. She had it propped open with something.
Yeah, then she shut it. But I don't know.
Well, anyway, what I'm saying is the cops, I wouldn't be giving them a ton of grief.
Oh, it's
if they would have knew how that was going to turn out, they would have, I'm sure, done everything possible. I feel bad for them. That'd be hard to live with.
Yeah, I am glad. Like our schools around here, the boys' school, like the high school, they have their own security, for the school. Like they have 3-4 security officers, and they
The
lock all the
door
doors.
didn't lock.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I tell you, our kids' schools, you ain't going to get into them.
Yeah.
Now, they won't even let you in the office after they identify you.
Yeah. If you sign somebody out, they'll bring you the clipboard outside. You sign them out there, and they'll bring you the kid out. And I'm glad it's like that. That's how it should be.
They can make it as hard as they want.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
I think there should be armed people at every school. There should be at least one armed guard.
Yeah. So it's scary to send your kids to school.
I'm so horrified over that. This most recent one, I almost worry about even sending my kid to school.
Yeah. Sad.
Because you never know. Like where we're at, we're really close to Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I remember when that happened.
Yeah. We lived in Harrisburg, which is only like 30 minutes from there, 40.
20.
Yeah. And it was scary because I remember that too.
John, what's your opinion of guardians at schools? Grady Judd in Florida. I am all about it.
Yeah.
I am all about it. Oh, Harley.
Harley.
Good girl. You turned it back on.
Thank
Good
you.
girl.
Good girl.
Go upstairs and wait. Me and Mommy will be up here in a minute.
Harley.
I'm all about guards at
Yeah,
schools.
me too.
All about it.
Harley, quit walking around there.
I
see
would volunteer if they would like pick some dads and be like, all right, can you be here from this time once a week? I would make it
Harley wants to get on camera.
my priority
Can
to
you
do
get up
my
here?
part. I think
No.
something's got to be done.
Harley's wanting on camera. I can't get her big butt up here. You're too big. Come on, get up here and say hi to the people. Come here. Get up here.
I'm 1,627 miles from Rogersville. Wow.
Hello.
Where are you at? West Coast?
Get
Shooter
up
was
here.
part of an AI program implemented in the district that monitors social media for violence and threats and notifies community leaders. No
Get there.
excuse for no intervention. Man, I seen where somebody had the messages where he's like, my grandma's in there talking to him about my phone or something like that.
AT&T, yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, I just shot my grandma.
Get up here. I'm trying to get Harley up here to be on camera, but she won't jump up in the chair.
Yeah, she ain't feeling it. Shooting at a medical office in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I tell you that with schools, I don't know what is Grady Judd's proposal, or has he already got something implemented? Do you know?
No, I don't.
What do they do? What's Grady Judd talking about? Whoever mentioned that. I like Grady. If I had kids in these days and times, they would definitely be homeschooled, dumb, so my kids would have been dumber. I do worry about my grandkids though. That's funny. Homeschooling's a job.
I seen online where they're trying to invent these cameras that detects like guns, like in schools, and it alerts like the local police within 3 seconds. I did see that.
We used to have a bad kid school where the cops were hall monitors.
Do what?
Yeah, but I don't know that would help that, because the bad kid's just going to go to some other school and do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
He helped start the Guardians. I think you got to try something. I was surprised that he managed to get in school as easy as he did.
Yeah. It's
You know?
very sad.
And then you hear that. Look up Grady Judd speaks up about school safety. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. Something to go with mental health. Grady Judd is awesome. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. We need one of him in every state. A couple. I like him too.
Right, that is scary. Glad I live in Canada. It's not so bad around here.
That's good.
I don't know. It's still Canada, though.
And I don't think, well, I shouldn't go into that, but I don't think taking weapons away will fix the issue. You know, do you?
I don't know, eh? How's my Canadian, Mallory?
Is
I don't
Mallory
know.
From Canada? I said Mallory from Canada. Canada.
Yeah, eh? She's from Canada, eh?
Hey. Hey.
What was the show that used to have the Canadian dude? It was an old movie, and there was two dudes, and they were buddies, and they were both from Canada, and that's what they was. How about a beer, eh? Oh, I know somebody knows what I'm talking about. It was so classic that.
For my time.
Mallory, do you know what I'm talking about? Any of y'all? It was a movie. Back in the 90s, at rural school, most of the guys had them in pickup racks, including my son. We never had to worry about them. Yeah. When I was in school, it was the same way. Oh, I wish it was something about beer and Canadian dudes. Oh, man. Strange Brew. Yes. That was the best movie ever.
And the thing I think about, like back in the old days, there was no shootings of
sorry.
schools. What has changed? You know what I mean? From then to now. You know?
Let me switch the background.
What do you think?
I don't
Y'all
know.
ever think about that?
That's like somebody was saying when we were in school. People had guns in their gun racks of their trucks.
Yeah. So what's the difference?
And you never thought about some dumbass going into school and shooting it up with it. You know.
There's something that is triggering.
John, okay.
What?
My teacher used to talk about how they used to have their hunting rifles in the office, and after school they would go hunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's a different time.
I found that unbelievable.
Yeah. Back when I was in school, you never heard of anybody shooting anybody else.
Yeah.
If you had a problem with somebody, you went to Basham's Market and fought in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's just how you did it.
If somebody could solve that, solve why they happen now and not back in the day, that may be a fix to the problem, but nobody knows why it happens now, what triggers it.
A lot of people are talking about that movie. They've seen it. That's so awesome that some of them know what I was talking about. I don't remember if it's Mike Myers or not. I think maybe it wasn't. It seemed like to me, I don't know if it was. That's Wayne's World, I think you're talking about.
Wayne's World, part-time.
Because ain't they Canadian in Wayne's World? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are because they're big hockey fans.
Yeah.
Strange Brew's a classic. If y'all haven't seen it, look it up. Strange Brew.
No, I haven't.
It's excellent. It's really good, eh? It's all about, it's got something to do with beer, man. I can't remember. It's been 30 years since I've seen it, probably.
Look at Harley. What's she doing? She's trying to hug me. She's acting very strange.
Harley, what is wrong with you? I swear, I think Harley's been in, what was that drug they said make you feel like hugging each other and shit? Ecstasy.
Yeah.
I just had her some ecstasy.
That bored needs some.
Poor thing.
She won't go to bed unless I go to bed. She follows me. Like I'm working at my desk, she'll stay there with me at the desk. So I can't go to bed until.
I think it's just accountability. Honestly, discipline has went down the drain at home and school.
Yeah.
Yes, amen to that, man.
Something's got to give because.
It's like Harsh was saying the other day, man. Why does everybody keep pointing the finger at this person and that person? And I agree with that. The person who's responsible for that is the guy that did it.
Yeah.
He's the piece of shit that in his sick mind planned all that. And I'm assuming, I haven't heard, but I'm assuming his grandma was raising him.
Yeah, she was.
So you got some poor grandmother having to raise her grandchild because her son or daughter wasn't a parent like they should have been, and she's sitting there having to do it for them. And then the next thing you know, look how he returns the kindness.
Awful.
I could not imagine killing my grandma.
That's crazy.
Could you?
Innocently. Now, I don't know if she died. At one time, she's in the hospital.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to write her off.
She might have. I'm not for sure.
When I was in school, weapons were carried in afros. LOL. That comb was a weapon.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember. Columbine is the first time I ever
Yeah.
remember hearing about a school shooting.
Me too. Harley, what you doing?
She passed.
Oh, that's awful.
And I tell you, man, I know, like, when our kids started school and stuff back in the day, we'd go to an awards day or something. It seemed like it was a lot of grandparents there and very few parents.
Yeah. Thank God for grandparents. You know, I guess they have to step up. You know, they sometimes don't have choice. That's a problem too. You know, if you don't have a kid, you better take care of it.
His parents and grandma all had previous felony charges for violent crimes. His environment was a problem too. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's way different then. Then that tells you that's probably where he learned to be so comfortable with shooting
I
people.
thought his mom or his grandma worked at the school district doing something.
My daughter and I were going down the street yesterday and seen a building. The sign said, "Rent a gun. What is this world coming to? Rent a gun?" Did Brandie say hug or hump? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you say hump?
I hope not. That's not enough.
Grandpa was a felon too.
Wow. Did I say? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think I would say hump.
No, and I ain't trying to keep laying on this person, but somebody keeps rambling on about this generational curse that's going to keep her children in poverty, right? Well, wouldn't you think the best way to fix that would be to be an example,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, there's no curse. You know, you can do what you want to do. You know, everything's possible.
In the world today, there's no such thing as a generational curse. Anybody in the United States can qualify for a student loan if they want to go to college.
Yeah, anybody can get a job. You don't even have to have a college degree. You can still move up. A lot of people that make big bucks don't have a college degree. You know.
Oh, crime lines and lies. Hi, how you doing?
You just have to put a lot of effort and hard work, you know, to make it.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't buy that as an excuse at all. You know,
I think you as a person, you know, create your.
Like Brandie, a big reason she finished her degree was to show her kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, because we're big into education, and hear me, you know, I didn't have a college degree, so I went back to school. So.
Yeah. That way they can't say, well, neither one of y'all have a degree.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I do.
It's not true.
Right, too. No excuse, kids. You got to go to college.
But I don't want to hear somebody crying about, you know, generational curse when they ain't doing shit to better themselves.
Yeah.
To set an example. Don't feed me that trash.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Depended on a man your whole life and seem lost without one to take care of you.
What?
That really rubs me wrong.
Be independent. Any woman or man, you know.
You know, and that sets a bad example for her daughter. You know, I tell Taylor all the time, you don't need no dude.
No, no.
Girl power.
Mm-hmm.
Girl power.
There you go. So.
I want her ever to depend on some jackass. You know?
Right.
And I think it puts women in a bad spot, you know?
Yeah. If you want something bad, like he said, you want to go to college, you can go to college. There's a way you can go to college if you don't have resources, unless you're a felon or something like that, which I don't think you can get student loans, but, you know, any other time.
Well, then you don't want to go to college that bad if you're failing.
Right.
What we're saying is if you want to succeed and you work hard enough,
you find a way.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
It ain't no finding a way. It will happen.
And people that have like a bad background, you can find jobs too. A lot of them say it's so hard to find a job, you know, which it probably is. But if you're wanting to work, you can find somewhere to work.
Exactly.
So,
And I don't think that none of these people get, you know, it just seems like everybody's so quick to be a victim to me.
Yeah.
You know, of one thing or another. And that's like, you know, lately all this triggered. I'm getting bored with that because that didn't exist 20 years ago. Why is it a thing now?
Yeah.
Why now does everybody have to be so skittish and sensitive about everything?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that 10 damn years ago. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
I just think people want to make excuses.
Yeah.
And you know, if you want to make an excuse or you want to be a victim, we can all find something that's happened to us to blame it on.
Yeah. Usually everybody has something in their past or something they're not happy over, or something bad happened to them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Something bad happened to me. I don't go around broadcasting it and using it as an excuse.
No, you try to move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
You know?
Everybody has a past, usually.
Some people just don't want to get over it. Snowflake society. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I tell you though, I don't want to act like we think we're better than everybody because we have flaws too. I think our biggest flaw is we don't make our kids do enough.
Yeah.
Because we'd rather do it for them than to fight, and I think that's our big fault.
We do it. Yeah, we do that.
If and you know, but I'm trying to get better.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
Yeah.
We made them. I made him help me change the brakes the other day.
Yeah.
When I'm helping him mow the grass.
Right.
But I think can be horrible for kids too.
Yeah.
And we gotta do better.
We do everything for them way too much. So yeah.
I tell you, man, I hate to say it because he botched the summer episode so horribly. But Dr. Phil has damn good advice.
Mm-hmm.
If you would just go by Phil's philosophy, like if JSB watched Dr. Phil instead of streamed, if she'd spend her streaming hours watching Dr. Phil, she's liable to be a CEO in about 3 months.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree with a lot of what he says. It's very intelligent. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
And a lot of it's common sense, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Tracy says, wanting a dude is fine. Pick the right kind. Look at their character, how they treat their mother.
There you go.
Yeah. That's how I when I look at a person, I think it tells a lot how they treat old people, how they treat animals, how they treat, like I can't stand somebody that talks down to people at a restaurant and acts like just condescending.
Yeah. I didn't tell you today, but I had to go to the pharmacy to get my medicine, but there's a girl that stopped me wanting a ride because her car broke down. It was in the garage and she was staying in a motel till it was fixed. And I'm like, she's like, are you going this way? I'm like, no, I'm going the other way. Then, you know, she said, okay, thank you anyways. Then I went to the car. I'm like, I can't just leave her there, so I'll give her a ride. I had
Give some stranger a ride?
It was a girl. It's a female. She looked like she's okay.
So you thought you could take her if shit went down, is what you're saying.
Yeah. She didn't seem...
No, I'm not saying you shouldn't help people. I would have been, if it had been a dude, I'd have been like, what the hell were you
No, I wouldn't have done that, but I just couldn't leave, and she's stringed in there. You know.
Where'd you take her to?
To her hotel she's staying at.
Well, that was nice of you. There's nothing wrong with that.
So.
Sure it was a girl?
Yeah, it was a girl.
Wasn't a dude, was it?
I wouldn't put no dude in my car.
Wasn't some dude that looked like Uhtred, was it?
No. And she'd
give
bags.
Uhtred a ride in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she said she walked to the store. She didn't realize how far it was. And I guess, I don't know, she had a bunch of bags, so I believed her. So I give her a ride back. I can't. I'm just too good. I can't. I cannot help somebody.
Gotta be careful, though.
I know, and it's scary. Like I gave a man a ride a long time ago. I don't do that anymore because everything that happened. So I did that.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with helping somebody.
No,
out.
because I paid the good deed of somebody helping me back. So that guy that stopped to help me with my tire.
Did
come off
any
the car.
Did any of y'all watch The Last Kingdom like we asked you to? I don't think nobody took our advice on that. You know what? Me and Brandie watched the final episode, and we were so happy because it didn't have the Game of Thrones ending. It
Yeah, it's
ended
good.
perfect.
Yeah, it was. It was good. If y'all watch it, you want something to watch.
Excellent.
Now we're trying to find something to replace that.
We're trying Vikings, but I'm telling you,
It's okay. It's nothing like.
it's not like The Last Kingdom.
Yeah.
There's no Uhtred in it.
No.
Somebody told us to watch Witcher.
Yeah.
We tried it.
I don't really like it.
It's just a little too fantasy based
Yeah.
for me. You know?
Yeah.
But I like it was the right time period that me and Brandie liked, but I just couldn't get into it.
Mm-hmm.
And Vikings, man, it says it's got all these awards, it's got tons of seasons, but I just could have been a setup to it. He could be waiting. Yes, that's exactly right.
I know. I could be dead. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't leave her standing there.
Nah, you did the right thing. You know, you might have made her day.
Yeah.
The Last Kingdom. Yes, it's on Netflix. Best thing since Game of Thrones, anyway. Right?
Yeah.
And it ends so much better. But there's still a movie coming out. So you need to watch how many seasons was there? 5?
5, yeah.
Watch all 5 seasons, catch up with us, and then we'll have a watch party when the movie comes out.
And I was looking at her, and she had she didn't look bad dressed. She had a manicure and nails, and she didn't look like a bum. So I thought she might be okay. I don't know. And she did call the cab. I heard her talking to them, and they're 2 hours is how long it would take to get a ride. So.
See, Dixie said she does the same thing. She gave a ride to a woman so you wouldn't have to walk by a dog that bites.
Yeah.
Girl was standing attending salvation buckets. Kids can be anything they want to be. It's there for the taking, giving them on a silver platter. They just need to not get into the drug culture and learn to stay within the law, respect others. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's never been easier to be successful, I don't think.
Yeah.
Has it?
No. And this is bad, but our 17-year-old, I don't know, he doesn't have a desire to drive. And I should be more pushing him toward that, but I'm like, well, if you don't drive, I don't have to worry about him going and wrecking and have to worry where he is,
We've been working on it though, man.
But that's something he needs to learn to do.
I give him a lesson the other day. My nerves are bad. When
Yeah.
Brandie drives, my hands are in the
Yeah.
dash the whole time, just praying we make it to that next stop sign without dying. And I'm not the one. So when he's gone up to my brother's, and me and him talked about this, Abigail can let him drive.
Yeah.
With her, she's over 18.
Yeah. But that's bad, but I think that in my head. At least I don't have to worry where he is. But he does need to learn how to drive. He has to have to do it in his life, so he needs to learn.
I had a family member whose mom put his deodorant on for him up until he was 16.
Wow.
He won't ride in the front seat of a car.
Yeah.
The phobia is that bad. And as y'all can tell, none of our families watch us, so
No.
nobody knows. I don't think anybody really knows much, do they?
No.
My uncle knows.
My sister knows we have a channel. I don't know if she watches. If she does, she don't tell me.
Yeah.
My mom kind of does. I don't know. They might watch us, just not tell us. I don't know.
Yeah, we could be being surveilled right now. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't brag, or I don't tell anybody we have a channel, really. People know, but
I'm just feel like, I don't know. I made my son keep a magnet on his car that said, "New driver, please be patient." Oh,
Oh, that's funny.
no, you didn't.
Yeah,
Jesse, that poor boy.
that's somebody.
Did you really? I would be so embarrassed.
Yeah.
I can't drive because of an injury to my brain. My boys drive for me, and I have a bald spot on the floor from the invisible brake on my side. Yeah. I wish I had a car with the driver's ed brake in it on my
that's good they
side.
drive you around though. So.
Yeah, that's good. They drive you around. One of my nephews slept in the floor on his mom's side of the bed until he was 16. I wouldn't tell anyone about that. The deodorant, LOL.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I wouldn't tell everybody I stuck it in. My son is a what did she say it says? A new driver.
Yeah.
Be patient.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice. The bus sucks. You don't like the bus, Tracy? We got a nice bus system for where we live, considering it's kind of rural. It's nice, ain't it?
Yeah.
I was telling Brandie, I was like, if gas gets up to $8 an hour like we're hearing, I'm going to start riding the bus. She said, I know, cringe.
I just be so worried every time they're driving somewhere by themselves, you know? But
Yeah.
I guess all parents are like that, you know? But they're only going to become good drivers by getting the practice, you know?
Yeah.
They got to do it.
Oh, I'm horrified by it, man. I'm
Yeah.
not looking forward to it at all.
I don't know what I would do if I was your mom back when you were a teenager. The stuff you did,
I was a wild child, a bad seed.
Yeah. So
We have a great bus system here in Loudoun County.
that's good.
Danica lives in Virginia, right?
I think.
God, I'm starting to get confused bad where some people have changed their names and different stuff. I'm getting everybody confused.
Yeah.
We don't even have a cab company or a bus company.
See, it was like that here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. They finally got a bus system. So
Yeah, they got some kind of grant from somewhere. Jesse, you're not horrible. It's sweet that you did that. You know,
yeah.
That's being a good parent. But it sucks for your son to have to ride around with that on his car.
Is he a good driver? I'm sure he is. How old is he? Her son.
I don't know. That's on the bell on my Harley. Missed that. All right, guys, that's our 2 hours. Actually, 2+. We went long today because we came in early, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
We'll do a live Friday morning.
Yeah.
We'll try to have some stuff to talk about. I know there's been some comments saying y'all should, say what your live's going to be about. So.
Oh, Lily. Sorry, I'm at work listening. I slept until noon Monday. That's okay, Lily.
That's okay.
You're going to have to rewatch because we're getting ready to hang it up.
And there's a lot of people that just listen. I'll do that a lot too.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody coming. Even if you don't comment, you like to just hang out in the background. That's cool with us.
Yeah. So we thank everybody for coming.
AT&T just brought internet out here 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
You must be rural.
Yeah.
I put your letter in the mail today. Oh, good, Lily. Maybe we'll read it next Friday. Yeah, well, we'll see. Schedules to be determined. Yeah. All we know for now is we're going to do one Friday, and then next week it's going to change.
If y'all have any ideas, you can always give us a comment about what you think would work better.
Yeah.
I take some,
I'm thinking until we can get the other channel built up, it's going to probably be once a week at most.
Yeah.
And that's where we're headed. Then it would be easier to not have to worry about stuff to talk about because we have so many. It's hard to keep something fresh.
And we want to keep y'all's attention, So
yeah, we don't want to bore the shit out of y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, thanks for coming. Jennifer, thanks for Modern and Jesse, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse.
Jesse, thank you for helping me with our video that nobody watched.
And thank you all our members.
Everybody go watch the video I put out today on
Jody Sue.
Jody Sue's Oscar-winning performance. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, we'll see you Friday.
Good night.
Bye-bye.